Hey folks, welcome to the March 4th, 2025 SIG Windows community meeting. This is a recorded meeting and will be uploaded to YouTube. So please adhere to the CNCF Code of Conduct, which basically translates to be nice and kind to everyone. All right, let's get this meeting going. Announcements. The only announcement I think we're going to do on a weekly basis is to just remind people that Code Freeze is March 20th, 21st. So just a few more weeks for Code Freeze to come into play. So if there are, anything that you are working on that needs to get merged, you still have a few more weeks. But this might be a good time to start wrapping things up, start looking for people to review your code. If there's any outstanding items that require input from other SIGs, this might be a good time to start, shaking the tree and, making sure everything comes out. All right. Any new contributors today that would like to introduce themselves? I'll give a couple more minutes for folks to speak up. All right. Looks like we can move on to the agenda. Okay. So Mark,
this is just a request for review. This withdraws the host network support for Alpha that we discussed earlier. I think all the tests are passing. DIMS did give an approval on it, but it'd be good for some folks from SIG Windows to review. And I'm also gonna try and get somebody from SIG Network to review.
Yeah,
Either SIG Network or SIG Node or both to review too, but I probably not going, like, if it comes to it and we don't get reviews on that, I'm not going to hold off on that.
Yeah, I agree, Mark. I took a look at this, I think last week, and I didn't see anything jumping out at me that required any changes, but I thought you were going to get someone from networking to look at it. So
Yep. Yeah, I've asked some people and maybe I think that they're busy.
Okay.
Antonio and Mike Zappa both said they would, but I'll ping them again.
Yeah, I think if we get an LGTM from them, we can move forward. If not, yeah, you're right. We could just, get someone from SIG Windows, either me or James, to just LGTM, because it doesn't look.
Yeah, it should just be removing that support. So
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Any questions about this, folks? All right, we can move on to the next agenda item, which is the flaky test. Was this you also, Mark?
that was not.
Sorry, couldn't find the audio. Yeah, that was me. I was just putting on there. I did a sweep over the last week or two and cleaned up some failing tests here and there across all the releases and things. And this is the last one that I haven't gotten to. I think it's probably pretty simple. So if anyone
I took a quick look at this. I haven't had a chance to dig in. From the logs, it looked like the node wasn't going back to no memory pressure. I think that the test schedules one pod, schedules another pod, waits for one pod to be evicted, and then waits for the node status to be cleared. And I thought that that's where it's failing on, but
yeah, so maybe we just need to wait a little longer or something.
yeah.
Because it's kind of like 50% passing, so that sounds pretty accurate.
Okay.
Yeah, I can also take a look at this one.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, we could if you get a chance, we could also like pair on it too. So.
Cool. That's all I had. I just wanted to bring that attention. I think otherwise we look pretty good on CI for all the releases.
All right, that's great news. Yep, so we are at the end of our agenda. Do folks have other things that they would like to discuss? If not, I can give everybody back 20 minutes.
Yeah, okay. I do have one thing. I want to ask Cap to review the node test related PR. I can send the PR link in the chat. Basically, yeah, some project which refactor the common from unit test, so it can be used by both unit test and between node test. So the unit test result seems okay to me now. We got the XMLs of a couple of the unit test result XMLs. So I want maybe Mark can have to look at if there is still any change.
Okay, yeah, I'll
Well,
take a look. If the JUnit, if the artifacts folder is being populated, I think we just want to make sure we have the full build log and all of the expected like JUnit XML files. There are still some known failures that I'm going to be bugging people in Slack again to get fixed. So I think it's okay to get those in with those unit test failures.
okay.
Yongling, do you have a link that I should add to the agenda about this?
I can paste in the chat, but
Okay.
Yeah.
You can just paste into the doc directly if you want.
Okay, I will.
Yeah, the doc should be open to you since.
Okay.
Yeah, if it's not, then there's a link at the top of the doc where you can join a Google group and it should give you access.
Yeah, that's how you get the right access.
I should have, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point, James. I just assume Yongling has been here for a while, so I thought he'd done all that. So yeah, that's a good point.
Okay, I think I should have. I have updated the doc before.
Okay. Yeah, I think I have seen you add stuff to the doc, Yongling. So you should have done
Yeah.
this. You should have joined the Google group by now. Yeah. Yeah, it's a problem if you're like me whose email is not associated with a Google account, then it gets a little tricky.
Yeah.
And it's been on my to-do list to associate that email with a Google account, but I've just been hesitant to do this. All right. There's nothing else. I will bring the meeting to a close.
Okay, thanks everybody.
All right. Thank you, folks. See you all on Slack.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thanks all.